like a bomb straight from Rotorua. How comes I got cyclops fish in my water? A nation of Pacific lambs to the slaughter. 3 eyes for my son, an extra foot for my daughter. Gifts from a land that I don't even know. I was too slow to even see that escargot. You say you're more blow, no cash exchange, the digit lie. There's a picture of me in the dictionary under French fry. No races in my mouth for who's in charge. I like to lay that fat cable in their backyard. Too far they've gone, now I'm radioactive strong. I just walk past the switch and all the lights turn on. No last drag on, just let my bones exposed. Didn't reach no final level, yet my body still glows. Why do you wanna annoy nuclear boy with your toy? Why be here making my say I call? Feel the lights of one who stays, overcome someday. Set your sights and chip away. Come make my chains, come help me out. Living in the city ain't so bad. Come make my chains, come help me out. Living in the city ain't so bad. Come make my chains, come help me out. Living in the city ain't so bad. Come make my chains, come help me out. Living in the city ain't so bad. Chalet, may I put you aside for a second? Asking a question, checking what you reckon. Why you letting your guard down with the frown, freaking out what you wear, how you walk around town? Did your heads never think further? The threads instead, the dress code of the soul wardrobe is dead. Misled, baby, was my mirror hazing, morphing into something else, my own images fading, making, molding, holding, folding. Isn't me or a movie? Channel 2 or 3 stolen, stupid as such. Why is a television be now ruled by a crutch? Careless and fearless, devoid of all shape, like a snake. Stick your mouth around the thing that says inflate. Breathe deep, if a sucker that you be. Time is running out for me. Too old for cold, what I'm making will be. I prefer a woman who is real to the touch. She feels much. She be the star ski to my hutch. You crunch up my sisters to the point of no return. Under the 10 with the ointment. Now can and Bobby burn crispy. With the plastic sheet, turn it over. Based it with a bit of margarine. Smells good. That's why I taste fine. Where's my Christmas pudding? Feel the lights of one who stays, overcome someday. Set your sights and chip away.
Ooh, me love the ragga. Me really love the dance hall. Ooh, me love the ragga. Me really love the dance song.
We love the ragga girls. You love the ragga girls. We love the ragga girls. You love the ragga girls. We love the ragga girls. You love the ragga girls. We love the ragga girls. You love the ragga girls. The reggae music make you jump and skunk, yes. This reggae music make you dance in front, yes. So everybody come and shake your butt, yes. Cause this is music and all the best, yes. And this is something that we must confess, yes. This other music reggae girls love best, yes. And in the reggae there is no context. Just do the reggae, baby, from it to the left. Me say me love you, love you, love you. Me say me wanna dub you, dub you, dub you. Me say me wanna rub you, rub you, rub you. Cause you're nice and nice and sweet, but we really gonna love you twice, girl. We really gonna hold you tight.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
Kei oku nui, kei oku rahi, nau mai, haro mai, ki Tauranga Moana, mo tēnei kēmu e whai ake nei, ko Tauranga Boys College, me Hastings Boys High School. I roto i tēnei whakataitai, Super 8 kua naru rao tēnei, e reo karanga, o Ngāti Raukawa, kei taku taha, o taku whanaunga, a hika pene, kia ora hika.
Wari te rangi e tūnei, wari te papa e takoto nei, tēnei te mihi nui, tēnei te mihi ake, kia koutou, E hono mai ki tēnei tukinga nui, kei wainga nui, ai ngā taitama o Tauranga Moana o Tura, ki ngā taitama o Kahananu. E mihi ana, anaru.
Ai, ko tēnei, te kura o Tauranga. I roto I tēnei rauna, tua ono. Tauranga Boys College me Hastings Boys High School. Te takinga ki mua I te aroaro I tēnei rā. Wahua whiti mai te rā ki Tauranga Moana. Kei konei ngā kaitautoko ki ngā taha engari hika. Kei konei ngā kemu I ngā wiki kua hipara.
Ai, kia ora mai te iwi, Super 8 plus 15. These are the previous results. So Gisborne Boys just pipping New Plymouth Boys early on in the month. And then we come Hamilton Boys superior in that game over Napier Boys. And then they had another win again there, Hamilton Boys over Tauranga. Palmerston North, very tight victory. Ko tahi te piro te rereketangi Wainganui nei kapa me Tauranga Moana. Rotorua Boys, far too strong for Hastings on the day. And then Napier Boys also, they found themselves with a nice little victory over Rotorua Boys. And koira ngā tātai a piro I roto I ngā kemu kotahake. And here we have Anei Te Tepu, Te Tino Tepu, Super 8 plus 15 2026 standings at round 6. And as we see today's fixture, we have Tauranga Boys and Hastings Boys ranked 8th and 7th. But as we look to the top of the table, Anaru, there's only a couple of points between Hamilton Boys and Napier.
Yeah, well, Hamilton Boys High School, very hard to beat. They've won multiple. In fact, they've won the most Super 8 titles in the history of this competition. As we come towards the business end of this competition, the Super 8, mo te tau rua mano, rua te kau maono. And we're going to go down now to the two coaches to hear their views before the match.
It's nice to see you again. How proud have you been of the attitude and commitment your group has shown throughout the season, and how important is that heading into today?
Yeah, super proud. I think we've talked before about how young we are this year, and they always turn up with a smile on their face, ready to train, and today will be no different. They'll go out there and give it their best shot.
Awesome. What would a strong performance look like from you guys today?
Sticking to the game plan. Just nailing out set piece, finding the space. We've got some quick wingers out there. We want to try and, throw the ball around and score some tries. So that's what it would look like.
Perfect. Thanks, Jason, and all the best for today. Aidan, you're entering the tail end of the season this weekend. What's been the biggest highlight or proudest moment for you this season?
It's been a bit of a tough season for us, but probably have to say our highlight has been seeing some of our young boys get an opportunity at first 15 level. We've had to play quite a few year 11s across our Super 8 season, so it's been really cool seeing them get out there and have a go.
Awesome. And what are the key things at training you've focused on heading into today's game?
For us, it's just about believing in our systems and just doing the basics really well. Yeah, like I said, it's a pretty brutal competition, and certainly does expose a few things if you don't get them right on game day. So for us, it's just about believing in our systems and going back to the basics.
Lovely. Thanks for your time, Aidan, and all the best for today's game.
Thank you. Nami.
Kia ora.
Koe ra ngā whakaro o ngā kai ako e rua o I nei kura ko Tauranga Boys me Hastings Boys. Kua tai mai ngā kura. Ki te puta mai ki te papatākoro nei. Hika, looking forward to this one.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to this one. And I guess the wise man, ko te kaia ko te kapa o Hastings Boys, very, very clear around sticking to the game plan. So it's going to be good to watch these young gentlemen, execute and sticking to this game plan. It's great to see that we've got a dry or semi-dry pitch today. The country's a lot of rugby's been cancelled today, the lower North Island and midway through the south. So it's good to see. Kei te whiti mai te rā, pai tēnei papa, e me mihi kā tika, ki enei kapa, anei te kapa, Hastings Boys. We have Taivale, ko ngā paumua enei, e hoa mā, Sylvester, tonga uiha, e sione kau whanona, koera ngā paumua, ko ngā pauteitei o tēnei kapa paia a Keong, and ko ngā ringa raupā, Jeremiah, Kingston, and Pāna Papaia, Koia, te kāpene, te kaiarahi o tēnei kapa. Ka haere ki te tū whāngai me te tupatahi, MΑORI, i Oisa. And then we have ko ngā parirau, Gabe, Rawa ko Timione, Ratuere, ko ngā kaitaka hoainga, a kāta Victory Voice, ko te haika o tēnei kapa, ko Pai Araro, Mikaele, ko te kaia ko tēnei kapa, ko Jason Schuimark, Rawa ko Kaulau, a ko kone ake nei ka korera mai, ko te hunga, a kai te taha.
A koe nei, ka titiro ki te rārangi ingoa o Tauranga Boys College. Ko whakarārangi hia nā kapa e tatari ana mō ngā haka i tēnei wā o mō tēnei kapa e puta mai ana rā ko Tauranga Boys College. Kei te kāinga rātou i tēnei rā. Oh, and what a tune to come out to. Boys are pumped. Here they come, Tauranga Boys College. Make it onto their home field as the cap players lead the team. Ane te haukainga kei mua rā ko Bedoi, Sopa me Sony, ko ngā raka ko Shelton me Sali Kikoro, Shelton te kāpene, ko Osborne, Simeon me Vickers ki muri i to Nonoke, ko McDonald, rāo ko Curtis, ngā kaiwhakarite, kei ngā parirau ko Ray Portene me Teron, ngā kaitaka wainga ko Satiu me te Maipi, ko te Haika, ko McCoy, kei te Pairiwhi ko Bell, Taikato Smith, Keeney, Spratley, Viren Williams me Sawa, te kaia ko tēnei kapa, ko Aiden Kuka.
Ai, kei te rārangi mai ngā kapa. Ai nei miniti, i mui te te matatanga. Kia tau te mauri, anaru, hiwi anō, koko wake nei, ka tū ko ngā haka, tēnā kura. Te ahua nei, ka waiho mā te haukainga, e whakatakoto te manuka. Reo hoa mā, ka waiho mā ngā taitama tēnei wahanga.
Ai, ko tēnei te whakautu i nāi nei. Te wehi me te mana o tēnei kapa i a rātou e haka ai. Te timatanga o tēnei kēmu. A ko te ahua nei kāre he whakautu. Nō reira, ko tēnei te kaiwawao o te kēmu ko Tiana Anderson.
Ai pai te kite atu ko ki mai tēnei, tēnei wahine. Me kino te whānau ngāwati. Ko roe e whakahaere ana i ngā kēmu nei mihana ki te kaiwawao. Kai tākoro hoki ia. Ai, ka timata i te kuro a Hastings Boys. Ko tangi te whio o te kaiwawao, te kai riwhi.
Ai, ko timata te kēmu i tēnei wā. Tata ki te rārangi rua, te kaumārua. Ma Tauranga. Ka noho ki ngā paumua. Kei ngā rekereke i tēnei wā o ngā paumua. Ka puta te pōro. Ka maka ki roto i te rua te kaumārua. He whana. Kei te ora tonu te pōro. Kei reira mo Mikaele. He maka poto tērā. A ngā takawainga ko Akiong me Voice. He maka poto tērā. Ki a Perese. Ko Panoni Haere, te rārangi ingoa. Ko Timata, a Perese i tēnei rā. Ka puta te pōro ki wahora. Ki ngā parirau.
Me mihi ka tika ki a Māui, te ariki. Ko te tūwhāinga tēnā, tūwhāingai. O tira, ko te āhuatanga. O te māhere tākora nei, te ariki Māui, potahi. Pai te rere o te pōro.
Ai, ko tēnei a Reid, e kaha o mana. Ki tēnei te rārangi āroi. A Tauranga. Tunga uhia. There's multiple phases here. Good ball retention and good hands by Ratuere, but he's been put in touch. Fantastic defence by Tauranga Boys College.
He's very patient, very organised, very connected. However, it was great to see Sylvester. Ko te pau mua, o ma hāngai, o ma maro, ki te rārangi haumaru. Heoi anō, kei a wai, kei a Tauranga moana, AJ sopa te pōro. Kai te āta whakarite, o whakawhiti kore ko wānanga ngā pau mua. Anei, te whiu teitei.
Ai, ke reira tonu nai nei mo Tauranga Boys. He whana anō. He pahu me ki. Ka peki ana ia. Ai. Kua ia. Ke reira i nai nei ma Hastings. Ko tēnei te namu waru a Paia. Te kāpene mo Hastings Boys High School. Ka haere ki te taha poto. He maka poto ki a taha.
Really enjoying the depth of attack from Hastings. They don't mind giving up, I guess, that neutral line. However, they're coming off the back fence, aren't they, Anaru?
Ai, ko tērā te raka, ko Junior Paia. Ka haere ki te taha poto anō. Ko Voice. Looked to be stripped away, but unsuccessful still there for Hastings Boys High School. But put to ground, ko taka whakamua.
And kei reira, tō tātou kaiwawao. Me mihi ka tika ki te māhere tākoro a Hastings. Engari ko te māhere a Tauranga, they do not want to do any business in their 22, so they've applied the deep high whana teitei just to get themselves out of trouble.
Yes, and this will be interesting to see. The scrum. It'll be Finn Curtis. In fact, it's Nate McDonald, who's feeding the scrum for Tauranga Boys College. It comes out nicely. It's there for Curtis. He puts the little grubber in. How's the bounce? It bounces awkwardly, but it's still there for Te Maipi.
And I'll tell you, just by the bounce of the ball, you can tell it's a firm pitch. It definitely can absorb into the pitch, so that's a good indication that we are dry underfoot. And Ane McDonald.
Oh, a little dummy there, and here he goes. It's Simeon on the inside. And ko tērā McDonald, ka whio atu in aina kia Satu, and ko wai tērā Matu Te Maipi. E piro ana, te piro tuatahi o te kēmu nei.
Tēnā koe, Anaru, te tāwe kōrero ana. Ai, tika tau, Katahi, beautiful dummy here, coming from Tauranga Moana, there with their tētahi o ngā ringa raupā, and a great connection between ko ngā kaitaka wainga, Satiu, Rawako, Maipi, but geez, they didn't need too much to open them up. Nice direct running, ball in two hands, as all good ball players do, but Zach Simeon there from Tauranga. Wow, and they get them on the board. It's 5-0 with the kick to come from Theron.
Ai, matu te maipi, te kaipiro I whānau mai ia, I awherika ki te tonga. And he's a senior sevens player, seniors touch as well, Hika. Playing for the Western Bay under-16s in the Bay of Plenty Rugby League, and he's a big fan of Ruben Love.
Yes, he's probably the hottest All Black going around at the moment. And speaking of All Black, Sam Kane, Daniel Braden, Royce Willis out of Tauranga Moana, also Māori All Black. I mean, a very, very good fisherman and diver, and Tāniro Latimer, just to name a few that have come out of this the stable of Tauranga Moana. And I'll tell you what, if you're local and you've shown up, it's a great way to start the match.
Conversion was successful. Whitu ki te kore.
Ka hoki anō Hastings Boys, Mika, Iwasa, te whana teitei, katahi te whana, ia tāko tēnei whana, but secured very, very easily there by Tauranga. They tend to get the ball in hand more so than moving laterally. Well, I dare say they look to exit as clean as possible. McDonald's got a lovely right to left pass. Here's this long, deep kick strategy of Tauranga Moana.
Oh, I ahua rukua nia mo te poro. Ka puta atu. Kia Mikaele. Ka huri nai nei. Kia Akiong. Turnover opportunity. Well, it was almost there, but Hastings, they still have it. Big dummy. But good defence. Nice read there by Satiu. On the run. But it was a dummy run there, and it's been given to Parese. The late change just before kickoff. Now Yossa, they spread it through their hands and taken down nicely on that left wing.
Yes, they definitely like to move the ball, don't they, Hastings?
A short ball there.
Yeah,
Ko
ko taka.
Ai,
Taka ki te
whakamua.
papa. And it's that high risk, high reward, isn't it? When to run, when to pass. It was actually a really nice line, but just a little bit, just that little bit of pressure defensively from Tauranga. Unfortunately put Maui under a little bit of pressure, but it's a great matchup, these two number 9s going at it.
Ai, te ara ki Maui. Nate McDonald. Ko tērā Sione, kau whanonga, e oma ana, engari taka whakamua ai te poro. Tere rawa o te rārangi ārai. Te kōkiri whakamua.
Ana, ka hoki anō. Set piece here. And it was a little scrappy, yes. They got clean ball, McDonald, Topatahi, Curtis. Through the hands, just out the back there, look at the speed.
Ko puta atu ki te pairau ana I Rai Pōtene whai McCoy. The inside ball is no good. It's intercepted by Ratuere. Ratuere cleans things up.
Get across.
Good patience and a good run here right through the middle, but he's dropped it. It's been turned over. Kei ko nei te poro ina nei mo Tauranga.
Yeah, e koira te raruraru. Ki te hihia koe, I roto I tēnei wahanga o te whira, the 22, if you want to risk of just going all in. If there's any, oh, that's a good turnover. Yes, he was over the ball, Tauranga Moana.
Ngari kua hoki atu ki te hāmene. No reira Tauranga. Hea te whakaro, hea te rautaki, hea te mahere. I tēnei wā, ka mautonu I te poro. Ka te tiro ki ngā pau.
Ai kau ki te me whakamanga me ki ko ngā kupo o te kāko. And just beautiful timing here from Tauranga through the hands. Done well just to get that. Was just behind him that pass. Engari me mihi ka tika ki te haumaru, ki te pari though. Ratuere, if he wasn't there, I dare say they would have dotted down. But they're taking a very smart approach here, Tauranga, with points.
Yeah, this is Nathan Taron lining up the kick, plays on the wing. And it's good. No, te kau ki te kore.
You know it's good when you can hear that thump when they hit the ball. There's a certain sound when you hit it sweet, and he definitely hit it sweet. But there we go, they go to an early 10-0. But I'm really enjoying the attitude of Hastings boys, and they've come to play some running rugby.
Yes, they'll be very pleased with this start. Tauranga boys. Hastings boys look to restart. Whana Teitei. Oh, but a great take there from the restart. It's Tauranga Boys College inside their own half. It's with Sauni. McDonald. Tera pia. Te whana pauaka. Ke te haere ai. Ahua poto tera. They let it bounce. Hastings boys. A lot of pressure. Good defence coming up quickly. Offloading to Akiong. Akiong goes to the left side, taking the ground.
Yeah, me ata whakarite i rato anō he whana ai ka tika. And that's a very clever kick. And he managed to just buy his team a bit of time and get them out of that red zone, as we call it. But Tauranga, well, yes, and they're up on that.
Counter-attack time, ko makoi tēnei, e o mana, e whana āpapa. Engari i reira, Iwasa, and a nice offload. Good running rugby here. Hastings boys go to ground. It's with Reed.
MΑORI, once again, nice direct running here. Oh, they managed to get
getting
under
right
it.
in the ribs there.
Dominated that tackle there. You have to call it out to Kyle. Yes, just lifting the player. And as we know, it's all around player safety. Kia haumaru te tangata. And it's good to see that they blow that straight away. But they're looking very threatening every time they have the ball. Tauranga Moana.
Karoana, rātou ki te tahara, nō reira ko puta te poro. Again, good defence, getting up and driving them back, but he was just dropped dangerously to the ground. Penalised, nō reira, tēnei te rārangi a waho. Tunga uhia, tēnei, e whāngai ana, te rārangi. Ka haere ki mua. Maui, e makaroa. Ki wanga o te papatakoro nei. Tērā te rārangi hawhe. Maui, he makapoto. Anei ngā paumua. E neke whakamua ana. Ka puta te poro ki tēnei te hamatau. Napier Reed looking for the offload, finding Ratuere, but running out of space and going into touch.
You can definitely see what they were shaping up to do there. He's looking very handy. Ko te ringa raupa, open side there, Reed. And also earlier on, we did see the pace of Ratuere as he got back defensively. Probably a little bit lateral before they go forward. However, he managed to just bait a couple of players, and he was so close to just getting rid of that ball. But Tauranga's defensive systems, they're very connected. Hoki mai anō e hōma. Tēnei wahanga o te kēmu. Kōwai atu, kei McDonald te poro. Tēnei tū whāngai. Te tūranga nei. And look at that, it's a great scrum from Hastings.
Source of pressure, but Tauranga lucky to get the penalty.
Tukatau. It's always a bit of a lottery, those ones, Anaru.
Well, I don't think either of us played in the front row, so it's very difficult to explain what goes on up there. Engari, titaha haere tērā nonoke.
Yes. Yes. Tukatau. And here we go again. Both sides 100% from their line-out throw, so set piece. A lot of time they put in during the week, team trainings. Here we are now. Looks like Hastings may get someone up to contest this. Nei te karanga.
Sopa, tēnei e whangai ana ki Wanganui, o te rārangi rā, ka hoki atu kia McDonald, ka puta atu inainei kia Kuras, ko Satiu, inainei, ko te Maipi, ko a piro ia, ko ia, nāna i te piro tua tahi, nāna hoki, te piro tua rua, ko Matiu, te Maipi.
Aye. Set piece from the line, anei te whiu, Hirui ai ana, McDonald, just smooth hands, tahi rua, Waiwai katau, Ti taha, Oma tere, whai pero. Tēnei wā tonu, Tauranga Moana. Sales are up.
Well, it's just like slicing fresh bread first thing in the morning. That big right foot step by Te Maipi, slicing the defence of Hastings Boys High School, and he's just glided over for his second try and the second try of the match for Tauranga Boys, extending their lead now 15-0 with a pretty handy conversion kick coming up.
Right,
Pretty much right in front.
He's 100% too, isn't he? Te Kai Whana, Nathan Te Thron. And there we go. 2 converted tries and a penalty. A big first. Oh, geez, only 15 minutes into the first half. Anano, Kahoki mai anō. Just set piece, beautiful tahi. Rua, toru, wai katou, bang. Oma tō tika. Tūwhera te moana. Te Maipi. Rua ngā piro, te wahanga tuatahi.
Katia te Keti. He left all the defenders behind. Matu Te Maipi, watch that right foot step. As Hastings Boys High School get it back from the restart, but a slight knock on. So Tauranga Boys now have the advantage. Keeping it tight with the front row. McDonald, ki te taha poto. Kua taka whakamuri te poro, he whana. The advantage is over, so Hastings Boys High School on the counter-attack. Mikaele into the midfield now. The big fan looking for the offload. It's good. Ratuere is tackled and offloads nicely to Voice. Voice eventually goes to ground.
Yeah, I know Hastings Boys, hot on attack. It's the first time they've really breached Tauranga Moana. Engari, akaita umahaere. See someone to straighten it up here. Ko ngā pau mua. Oh, ana, ko pai, te rārangi piro, ana, ka riru I aia, tēnei o ngā piro. And once they breached, ko te haumaru a Tauranga Moana, ko whai whaaruarua ki te haumaru, ko whai piro, a tāhua.
Ai, ko Panapa Paya tērā e piro ana, te tiro anō ko Iwasa. Nēnei maka poto ana, ara ko kauwhanonga. Te maka pai rawa atu, te rawe hoki ki a Paya, te kāpene, piro ana, ko hoki mai a Hastings Boys High School.
Just what they needed. Just what they needed just to stop that juggernaut momentum of Tauranga Moana. Ana, hanga kōrero, all right. He'll get the bag of chips with that too.
Just like
Engari a tāhua tēnei miki hanga. But they finally breached that defensive line, and we just needed someone to straighten us up, didn't we? Oma tō tika anei te pau mua me te whiu me ka tika. Kia kau whanonga. An assist there from the front rower.
You're not bad. Not bad. Sione Kauwhanonga. The prop forward for Hastings Boys High School. Playing like a first 5'8". Love it.
And it's just part of the skill set these days, isn't it, Anaru?
Oh, exactly. And that's gone out on the full. So you can sense a momentum shift here. This coach just going back to Sione Kauwhanonga, born in Tonga. He's played under 16s for Hawke's Bay, and he was a big fan of Sona Taumalolo, the former prop for Tonga, who was one of the cult heroes of that Tongan team. Used to play for Hawke's Bay and the Hurricanes as well, Sona Taumalolo.
Well, very, very prestigious name, Taumalolo. Te players Whanaunga just had 300 games. And what an achievement. But Hastings, ko whai piro, and then a few nerves on the kickoff. They've got an attacking scrum right on halfway.
Yeah, it's funny, eh? But in rugby, and the momentum shifts often when the kick goes out on the full. You do start to sense a bit of a shift. Here's me to our sponsors, Whakata Māori, Bailey's, Caltex, Nativa, Apollo Projects, Meanka. Tēnei pāpahotanga.
Tēnā koe mo te pūtia, tautoko. 2026 Super First 15, and what a day in Tauranga.
Yeah, beautiful day in Hastings Boys High School. Can just sense that they're coming back into this match, and this is going to be a good run. A long ball out to Daha. Daha weighing up his options. He gets past the first defender. Daha Looking for support, couldn't find it, goes to ground, good option. Laying the platform. Here's Taivale, head down, carry on. The forwards, laying the platform, but a penalty. This time to Tauranga Boys College, the defence was up to speed.
That's massive, isn't it? Up there, leg to try and kick the ball out on the floor. But good to see Gabe, Te Ha, as you said, Te Pariro. They're slowly getting the ball out to their threats. On the other wing for Hastings is Ratuere, but Tauranga. Definitely big turnover there.
Yes. So we look at the replay. It's Hastings Boys there with Taivale, the prop. And, yeah, just holding on to the ball in there. And again, that was down to the pressure of the defenders from Tauranga Boys College in that ruck.
Set piece again, we saw earlier on. To my piece scored off this exact same line-up, but they're just looking to set up here.
It was Sati that just sliced through that time and getting well over the advantage line. Oh, a nice little step, and second step there by Charlton. The lock forward and the offload, and it just goes forward. But can't Charlton, the lock.
I dare say he could be also a bit of a ballroom dancer. Charlton.
Let's look at the replay.
Really like the different setup, Nate, and they're just looking to set house up here, slices through. To Kaitaka Wainga, but here we go straight to Potete, left foot whack again, and my Chingos, and with a lovely offload. We definitely need to keep our eyes on some of the attacking threats of these forwards on both teams.
Can't Charlton.
Charlton, remember the name.
Born in Auckland, Chiefs under 18 and Bay of Plenty under 18, and also Bay of Plenty Beach volleyball rep.
Kia ora.
O te teitei hoki,
Yeah, well,
o te tangatara.
ko te poire wa tēnā, poire wa honu na tēnā, e tēnā rongonui taua hākina ki Tauranga. And here's this attitude from, wow.
Oh, the double around.
Beautiful.
Yeah, nicely kicked in behind. Kahan that kick. There's McCoy with the return kick. Again, it goes straight to Mikaele, and he's signalling the mark.
Just wondering if there may be a slight breeze, but they're both connecting very well. Particularly Tauranga. They're getting a lot of extra aerial time. It's a beautiful connection.
And Mikaele taps it from the mark and gives it out just off the side of the boot there. So Tauranga, they have a chance now. They're in good field position. They've got the line out just outside their 22 coming up.
So I tika tau, Tauranga, moana, whiti mai te rā. Koutou me nā kua hono mai ki tēnei tukinga nui, kei wainga nui. Tēnei kura, tuarua, Hastings Boys, Tauranga Boys. Set piece has been outstanding. Oh, McDonald sliced, just ball in two hands.
The mark has been called.
I think he'd like his time again. Looks like someone got taken out off the ball here.
Oh, yep, you're right. You cut. So the penalty's been called
Just,
right in front.
Discipline here, yep. And our man Charlton, he just goes straight up to the Kaiwa and says, we'll have a kick and goal.
And right in front. As we look at the replay, it was a bit of a grenade into the middle of the line-out, but look at the work here done by McDonald. The big dummy and the space just opened up.
You know what's really impressive about the set piece is they've gone with three different options. First time they went through the hands. Second time they got both the second five and centres just to bash up the middle. That time the defence is thinking, oh, they're going to let early release, and so they've almost mesmerised the defence, really, haven't they? Really conditioned the defence off that set piece line out.
Yeah, well, that's right. And then the Hastings boys' defence was drifting out to the left, keeping a very close eye on the midfield and the outside backs, but McDonald sensed that, and then the gap opened up. But when you throw the ball into the line out to the back, it does open up a bit of extra space, and the penalty kick is good. Tauranga Boys College extend their lead. Rua te kau ki te whitu.
And Tauranga Moana, very well known obviously for Whituporo. Hewa anō ko te whakaeke ngaru hoki. Te te hao ngā kaiako, so they've actually got a very talented kaiako there, reo Māori. Khan Butler, mihana ki a koe, we tō tama Kehu Butler. So surfing's in the blood for a lot of the locals from Arataki, so mihana ki a koutou Kei reira, te whānau Butler, ka nui ngā mihi. And here we are back live. Māori plus Makata Māori. Super Rugby First 15.
Oh, that's a brilliant kick from the restart, but also just as brilliant of a take there. It was an awkward one. It was
Commitment,
Curtis.
Anore.
He really stretched out for that one. He did well to hold on to it. Vickers.
Mo te hemo tonu atu.
Puta atu I te rua te kaumarua, ka hoki ki Rotorua, he whana kia Mikaele. He maka ina nei ki te rataha Māui ko Iwasa. He puta atu te poro kia Ākiong. Ākiong e oma tonu ana. Oh, kari ai taia. Te kimi, ia te hā.
I reira te whakaaro. I ranga no mo te whakatina ni te whakaaro. But they, once again, this attitude from Hastings, they've shown up, they want to run the ball. What a great attitude. Gabe was quite there, nearly there. If that had connected, they would have been, they would have been hard to handle, but they're definitely slowly finding a few kinks in the arm of Tauranga.
Yep, Hastings Boys High School. First reaction is to spread it wide. I love the positive attitude. De Hart is one to watch on that left wing. Gabe De Hart, Hawke's Bay rep.
All right. Speaking of reps, out of Hastings Boys, one of the greatest all time, Josh Confield. Whalau Whakatawa, just to name a couple that have come through there. And if you're from the Josh Confield area like we are, wow. Produce world-class number 7. Another surfer, actually. Gets in the water and paddles around, Josh.
Yeah. And of course, the Hastings Boys High School coaches, Carl Lowe and Jason Schumacher, legends, Hawke's Bay legends.
Tikatai. Yes.
Good to see them still getting involved in the grassroots.
Totally, when won the black and white hoops for many years. Engari, McDonald. Beautiful right to left pass. Very, very accurate. Here's Tauranga. Look at this nice drawn pass. Just looking to straighten up.
Oh, he gets it away. Here's an opportunity. Right, Pōtene, engari, keiwhia ngā ringa.
Hāmene, karika he ringa.
Ai, he hāmene. Ia te whakatau.
Yeah, karika he ringa. Te rutu, me tūpato kēnei momo rutu.
He whakatūpato.
Ai.
Ko te ahua nei.
Yeah.
Kare e kāri. Engari, kua hinga. Arai, Pōtene. Here's the replay.
I just love how they look to straighten it up here. Last it comes through, just comes in. Yeah, just come across late with no arms. Yeah, karoha. Engari, me hoki anō. And I just want to talk to you around the captaincy of both these teams. They're very well captained, aren't they?
No, they are in leadership at this level is very important, and the experience in both of these sides at first 15 level. There are some players on both sides where it's their first year playing first 15 rugby, but the capped players, many of them who have played since year 11, some of them since year 10, very important to have on your side.
Yep. Pāna Papaya, rao ko Carlton. E mihi ana ki te āhua, te whakahaere. Kei te whakaatu te mai hari te mea kei te ki atu ni. So they actually, it's all actions. Very, very fit, disciplined leadership, both captains. Here we have on the screen right there, number 4 with the beautiful left foot. Very deceiving. Must be 6'2", 6'3", a lot of height there. And on the other side, Pāna Papaya also a very mobile, leads by actions captain.
That's right, and at the moment, we'll just look at this replay again. There's some highlights of the first half so far. And it's Nate McDonald that opened up there for him, but it's been Tauranga Boys College really exploiting their strengths on the outside, and there's Pōtene, unfortunately, was put to ground there, and that has led to the penalty.
Just watching that set piece from Tauranga Moana, I dare say, with the technology these days, they'll have another good look. And McDonald, when he went through, he actually had a couple of players just off his hip. So they have got multiple options. It's a very, very successful line-out there. And here we have some of the stats.
Yeah, interesting stats here. It's been all Tauranga Boys College in terms of possession and territory. They're ahead in line breaks as well. Although in saying that, Hastings Boys have had a couple of really good line breaks. Penalties have let Hastings Boys down so far with 5 against them, and line-outs. Tauranga Boys very solid. Scrums are pretty even, and turnovers have also hurt Hastings Boys. So I think Hastings Boys will know exactly what they need to address coming back from this injury break.
Now, Anaru, we're heading into semi-finals time next week, and then the following week is actual finals for the CNI and the Super. Hasn't it been a spectacular season this season with just the amount of games that we're able to bring via Whakaata Māori?
No, we're very blessed to be able to bring you live footage for both the Super 8 and the CNI competitions for this year. Of course, Hamilton Boys High School in the Super 8, undefeated, top of the table, followed by Napier Boys High School in second place. And it's pretty tight here. Rotorua Boys High School in third, and Palmerston North Boys High School in fourth. So it's going to be a real race, as I think most teams have a couple of games left in
And
there.
just on that fringe, that 5th position, how's that looking, Anaru? Can 5th make it up into the 4?
Oh, most definitely. It'll be between New Plymouth Boys High School, currently sitting at 5th, and Gisborne Boys High School not too far away. And depending on the outcome of today's match, one of these teams could also still be in contention. But it's Pride that's been playing for today. Both of these sides know exactly where they are on the table as we look at the line-out. Tauranga Boys College.
And I see McDonald, the halfback, he's at the front of the line out there. So they've managed to tahai to Poro Hastings.
Yeah, that's a big play.
That wasn't in the script, was it, Anaru?
No, as they look to spread it from their own goal line. Oh my goodness. Kua whakawhiti te poro, kua piro a Tauranga Boys College.
Taku mōhio ko Sauna. Te tahi, ko Haramai, impact player off the bench. We will confirm that, but katahi ka tāhai, ball bobbled around through the hands, and they look to move it again. That's been the game plan all day. Just unfortunate, but pouncing on 22 and ara Timothy Sauna. Kua whai pero might have been the first touch that he had in this half, Timothy Sauna. And there we have it, just like that. Big risk, sometimes reward, sometimes not when you move the ball from your rarangi piro.
Yeah, Timothy Sawa, born in Tauranga, Condor Schools and Condor Barbarians representative. And he's just come on, and he's made a huge impact almost immediately. And the conversion is good. No reira, ko te tatau, ko te rua te kau mā whitu ki te whitu, ki a Tauranga Boys. And it came down to that, well, Hastings Boys did so well to steal the line out. And they looked to spread it. And the bounce of the ball just went in the way of Tauranga Boys. Timothy Sawa. Kuia te kai piro.
And now Hastings, you can hear that nice thump again. And Hastings, korero i arate te pora anei. Okay, te mahangai.
Ai, ko tēnei a voice. Engari reira, te rarangi arai, ke te oma tonu a voice.
Victory, ai, tōna kaha ara. Maui. It's too whāngai.
There's just an injury in back play, but his play on referee hasn't seen it. So Paya, Junior Paya, ki raro. Nei a Maui, Putani Nainei ki a Iwasa, a big dummy. It's been stripped away, but a penalty for a head-high tackle.
Yeah, and Mika, he just seen that outside the fence. Sort of dropping.
Oh, quick tap, Maui
anei.
to Taivale, head down.
Anei te mahiri o te kapo pango.
Ai tatarawa, Hastings Boys i Nainei, te maka ki a Iwasa, Iwasa e piro, ki te kokonga, ko Mika Iwasa.
Don't you just love the attitude? Te tahinga o tērā, and they took a quick tap. I thought I was watching the kapo pango, and they didn't muck around, but look at this pass here. Beautiful, definitely deceiving. Still had a bit of mahi to do. Engari, whaipiro.
Yeah, he got through 2 defenders, was running out of space, but got there in the corner. Yeah. Hastings Boys High School in this high-scoring first half with 5 minutes to go.
You know where they
Koia.
Mika Iwasa.
And that's good reward for Hastings. As we saw earlier on, Tauranga went out to a 17-0 lead and bang, they scored. And Tauranga scored again and they've come back, Hastings. So, you know, this running rugby attitude of theirs is very rewarding. Just watch him connect to see if he can convert his own try. And just come off, but he struck that very, very well. Here we are now, e mihi ana, ki te topatahi, Mika Iwasa. And the key here is this pass drew in 3 players deceiving, but Mika still had a lot of mahi to do, and great reward from Hastings.
Back underway. It's a long restart. Straight down the middle. The rampaging run there, landing heavily.
Yes.
And an injury concern here, but a knock on in the process.
They run with a lot of vigour, and they run nice and direct, don't they, these Paumua from Hastings. And unfortunately, just a little bobble. But with a couple of minutes just remaining, they like to just reset Hastings. The inside defence has been very, very clean. However, both teams have found a little bit of space out wide, haven't they, when they're looking to run the ball?
Yeah, well, this restart here went long. Let's look at that run again. Straight up the middle, it was Tungauhia. The hooker. And that's the type of momentum you want from your front rowers. In fact, it was Kofononga who ran it straight, just a bit slow to get back up on his feet, but he's looking good and ready to rock and roll again.
Yeah, McDonald. Te two whāngai a Tauranga Boys. Him and MΑORI are having a great little tussle. Halfbacks giving beautiful service, both number 9s, to their first 5 and off the ball. Both very, very clear around the team's game plan also and game model.
Ka whāngai a McDonald, te nonoke, e putuna ana ki te tahamatau, Curtis, he makaroa. Oh, slicing through again, it's Satiu this time in the corner, too easy. He piro, kia Satiu.
Yeah, a great centre combination, isn't it? We have Curtis, McDonald, Curtis, just their service they're giving the outside. Here we go, McDonald, Curtis, Oma Tōtika. You can just see with Tommy, the fullback for Tauranga, he just puts that defender in 2 minds, doesn't he? He's just deep in sort of the view of the defender, and that's some smart attack from Tauranga Boys.
Yeah, well, look at the score, 32-12. It's not even half time. Tauranga Boys are in a mood to score tries today. And a tricky kick coming up from the sideline. And Taron, he's actually moved the ball back from well outside the 22 just to get a better angle.
He already struck the ball well today. Just going through his process.
And just sliced away to the left. O reira ko te toru te kaumārua ki te kaumārua.
And you just see that fullback just in pitch, and he did hold up that defence. Very, very smart attack. They've got some great set piece, haven't they, from line out and scrum Tauranga. I dare say, Hastings kick off here. Just shy of half time, those that know, 35-minute halves, round games. And they may just look to secure an exit here, Tauranga. They'll be very, very consistent.
It was Sali Kikoro who ended up securing the ball there for Tauranga as they spread it. Here they come again, Tauranga, it opens up. Tēnei taha Maui, what a tackle. That was by Voice. And they could get the turnover here, Kao he Hamene, kia Tauranga.
Ka tahi te rutu. Tika tau, he actually put a stop to that attacking raid, Tauranga. As here I was thinking they were going to just kick to exit, but oh no. This is Super Rugby, Super 8 there. best of the best, and they want to run it.
There we Patatu te poro. Kia Satiu me te maipi. Taka wanga. Kai tākoro mōrearea mo tēnei kapa. Ko Satiu, nāna te kaipiro. Nāna te piro. Ke konei, a Tauranga Boys. Te rārangi a waho. McDonald, Patatu naina kia Curtis. Kei ngā taka wainga. Ko tērā maipi e maka atu engari. Ko taka whakamua. Ai maka whakamua. And that'll be it for the first half. Ko mutu ai tēnei wahanga tuatahi. Nui rawa ngā piro. Engari, ko Tauranga Boys College ki runga. Toru te kau mārua ki te kau mārua.
It's a big year. It's election year. So many people, whānau, communities, iwi, feeling overwhelmed.
Worried about the future.
Ka ahu tātou ki whia.
The world we're living in is changing so fast.
And who or what is driving it?
Ko wai ka toka tū moana.
The new season of award-winning current affairs. Te ao with Moana. Mane ki Māori Plus. Me whakaata Māori.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough times. It's a real privilege, but you know, for us, we want to see others get involved in it. This is not a selfish thing for Apollo. This is about how can we get, whether it's construction or other businesses, to get involved in this.
There's a lot of things that kids miss out on, and so to have businesses step up and want to be involved and to help is a game changer for schools. It really is.
What makes Bailey's altogether better? It's the energy we bring to every home, every commercial property, every investment, every development, and every farm. Because when the energy is right, you can feel it. Bailey's, altogether better.
Hey. Sport is about more than just the game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
Global warming is incredibly serious. We need to cut emissions, but we need to also absorb carbon out of the atmosphere. Growing trees is the only tool we have in the toolbox for taking carbon out of the atmosphere that we can do at scale. Pinus radiata takes carbon out of the atmosphere at about 5 to 10 times the rate of native planting. And so what Nativa are doing is planting the Pinus radiata to absorb the carbon, and then they're transitioning that forest into native forests so that we get the biodiversity benefit.
Te marama o matariki, ka huitahi, ka kaitahi, ka katakatatahi, ka wawatatahi tate.
Ahakoa kōwai nōhea, ka kitia ngā whetū I te rangi e tātou katoa.
Nā te ako I te reo I whai pakiaka ai I tēnei whenua, o reira ko tāku he hāpai I te kaupapa.
Ka mau tōno te tūmanako kia eke te katoa ki runga I tēnei waka, kia hoi tāhe tātou.
Ki Māori Plus, me whakaata Māori.
I know my hockey mate. Here's the highlight from the first half. Tauranga Boys College in the lead, and it was a nice breakaway here by Matu Te Maipi getting over the line.
Te Maipi, doing this combination, but here we go, they strike back. It's a Carpenter, Tēnei Carpenter Hastings. But this one just bobbled and he just come onto the field here. Timothy, on he comes and bags himself a try there, Sawa. But that combination, Kaitaka Wainga with Cohen, Satiu and Te Maipi, they don't run all the time, they just choose the right time to run, don't they?
Yes, that's right. 32-12, Tauranga Boys College, but that midfield pairing, you're right. Hika, very dangerous for Tauranga Boys as we look at the stats at half-time, and it's been all Tauranga Boys College, but in saying that, Hastings Boys High School have been in a very strong mood to spread it as well. So it's a tri-fest here in this first half as we get underway for the second half.
And it is a clash of the bays, isn't it? Bay of Plenty, Hawke's Bay. It's a young lad from Hastings Boys, Ashton Bartlett Robertson always used to say, where is the real bay? It's normally sorted out after the final whistle. Engari, ka tahi, te whana me te hopu, Hastings, and they managed him.
Ko whano kotia, anei a Tauranga Boys College.
Tahai te poro, Tauranga, McDonald, anei, pai ana mahi, topatahi, kei te pari rau.
Te ron, anei a Satiu, e oma tonu ana, te kaha rawa o tērā. Oma, McDonald, te maka ki ngā paumua. Curtis, e makaroa, anei a McCoyd, e oma tonu a McCoyd ki te kokonga, ka tai ea, ai kua piro, hara mai tētehi āhua, Tommy McCoyd.
Koia, Tauranga, they've just continued on, but here we go, e ko te tupatahi a Tauranga, me mihi ka tika, Curtis, he just has great pass selection, and once again, this very, very talented backline of Tauranga, and we will bring the substitute players that have come on as they come through. I think we have Williams on. However, once again, that pairing, that combination pairing, as we've talked about, Te Maipi and Cohen, well, he made a big bust down that right edge, which sucked in a lot of defenders from Hastings, and then Boyd, as we say, Tommy, found himself with open pasture. Iai kia anaru, hara mai tētahi āhua, tērā momo āhua, he piro.
Tommy McCoy is one to watch for the future. He's in the New Zealand Under-18 Sevens team as the conversion from wide out is just wide. But he's also played for the Chiefs Under-18s and the Bay of Plenty Under-18s. Tommy McCoy, the fullback, Te Haika, from Tauranga Boys College.
Yes, and once again, you see that sliding the fence off the left, and he's got agility, he's got speed, a very, very well-balanced young player like the rest of this backline. Engari, whenever Tauranga has scored, Hastings have actually come straight back. Kaya, Mika, Te Poro, it's Ako ake nei. We will get to those substitute players. We see just coming on now, Kavana McGee, Rua Takau for Hastings. And as we pick up the next substitutes, and we've got 22 on also, Ezekiel for Hastings. So they've made some early substitutions there.
Yep, they haven't mucked around, getting some fresh legs on, and it's been turned over. Hastings Boys High School, engari ka hoki ki te hāmene. Ngā ringa, kei rotora i te kakari. Nō reira he hāmene kia Tauranga.
Yep, nā wai. I tāhai te kukira. I reira te kaiwa wao. She was right on it. And yeah, didn't that just relieve a bit of pressure? And the set piece from kickoffs has been just very...
Just on the other side over here.
We're getting great height, up they go. Definitely takes it there, and it's just next. So, yes, we're not going to get it, but set piece. Again, we spoke about this in the first half, and we've got McDonald, ko te tūwhāngai, halfback at the front of the line-out. He'll peel off here, and he'll get the ball, and just it's all about options here. Curtis through the hands there, another substitute. Coyd off his left foot. It's really dangerous off that left foot, but...
It's been turned over now.
Ratuere, Anei.
Ai, kei te oma, tere rau atu, engari kei kora te rārangi ārai kāo, ka oma tonu he piro. Jimmy One, Ratuera. I te kokonga, Ratuere, ko ia te kai piro.
He nui ngā pai ngō tēnei oma, engari, kāri ko atu koe te menemene. And here we go, McCord. He has definitely got a lethal left foot. Here he goes, here, bang. And looks just to release, but there's a bobble, there's a knock on, and Ratuere on it. Now he puts on the but Curtis gets him, looks like he's got him wrapped up, but just keeps moving, just slips off. And then here we see the little mini there comes through, and just determination, resilience, and as we said, what Tauranga have got out to a big lead, and Hastings always come back. Ratuere, such a deserving try.
Big shout out to the production crew for capturing that slow-mo footage of Ratuere.
Well, as we know, we only work with the best there, Anaru.
You can see the determination in his face. He had a lot of work to do on that sideline. Jimmy on it. And that's just stayed to the right, unfortunately. Engari, ko te toru te kaumā whitu, ki te kaumā whitu.
Yeah, Curtis again, isn't it? Here's this left foot, bang, and really slices through, but hits up to we must, for Hastings Boys, Akong, he's the one that actually come up Carter with that tackle on McCoy, and that's what turned over or caused the error, and Ratuere gets on the score sheet.
Yeah, slippery player out there on the wing, Te Pariro, Ratuere, another restart. More tries, it's raining tries here. Tauranga Boys College, it's still alive here. Hastings Boys, they spread it. A big tackle there on Paya.
Beautiful technique in that tackle.
That's right, as they keep it in the forwards, ko tonga uiha tēnā, engari ko taka whakamua, kua huri, kua whakawhiti ki a Tauranga Boys College, ko saupa tēnei.
AJ had a strong game, especially set piece, scrum, line out, 100%.
Look at the numbers,
And there he goes again, picks it, goes, but he's all over that, Mika. Yes. And once again, the adjudicator, she has not missed a beat today, has she, Anna?
No, that was holding on there. But that was good work by Soper, releasing the ball, getting back up on his feet again. But just became a little isolated.
Yes, Hastings Boys, they score, and this was a big turnover here. Here's Soper, it's good to see him with a bit of ball, but he does, he gets the ball. You don't see this often, lets it go.
Taylor, look at the numbers, Taylor.
And he's all over that, Mick, isn't he? Great work from the first five. Had a very steady game and steered the ship well for Hastings.
Tonga uiha ko tēnei tana tau tuatahi I roto I tēnei kapa. First 15. Ka pita te poro ki ngā paumuri. Ana, e makapoto I nei kia Parese. Engari he hāmene kia Tauranga. Holding on again.
And you just talked about the debutants playing at this level. Ka tika me whakanui. Yeah, we must really celebrate these debutant players that come through second 15 up to the first. It's a very, very big occasion. And it's great to see picking up those numbers there. But they just get over the ball early here, don't they?
Oh yeah,
Soper
on his feet, all over it.
Didn't he get there quick?
Great technique, good agility to get to the breakdown so quickly.
Tikatau.
There's Tauranga Boys College. Deep into Hastings Boys 22. Ko Soper ki muri o tēnei moro, engari keiwhia te poro. Ke te haere tonu, ke te ora tonu te poro, kei reira te rārangi piro tata rawa. Paneke, hara mai te toki, he piro! Ko ai ke raro I tērā, hika.
Well, me atama taki to replay, and once again they go to a totally different option of their set piece. Kai te tūtonu, kai te anga whakamua. Taku te tiro kei a Soper te poro. Well, ka hoa tu taku te tiro, ka hoa tu kia AJ a sopa ko te teo ngā pau mua.
Kei ahua te poro.
Well,
ahua.
Yeah, ko te nama whitu, ka pai, e mihi ana, Zach, and he's worked tirelessly, hasn't he, Te nama whitu.
Zach Simeon.
Zach Simeon.
Kai Piro.
Yeah, well-known name actually, Simeon, throughout the Central North Island. But Zach gets on, and here we go, McCoy, and he's just, it's not an easy day for kickers, but he's managed to, definitely kicking into a breeze, heading through. But, you know, the thing about the goal kickers, they're both only just missed. Here we go. So Soper's got the ball there. Looks like he just offloads it to Zach Simeon. And if you re-watch this game, you'll see players the likes of Simeon, Osborne, go very unnoticed, but do a lot of mahi off camera.
Simeon, the Bay of Plenty under-16s captain, dotting over. Whātuko marua ki te tukau mawhitu. He hāmene, taken in the air.
Yeah, ka aroha, ki te ramo māhua. It's frustration, but once again, they're just so critical on any set piece. Kickoffs or restarts. Tauranga definitely own the sky, don't they? And it's our man again with the left foot, bang. Carlton, he gets up. And I must compliment the fitness of these young gentlemen. You don't see anyone on all fours, sucking in the big ones. They definitely put in the work, and it's not easy to get to this level of our Super 8 rugby, is it, Anuru?
That's right. Back to set piece time. Soper, who's been industrious throughout this match. Another feed to the line out. It's contested, but they do well, Tauranga. Ka puta te poro. Kei reira tonu te poro. A bit of a juggling act there by Vickers, but he did well to regain possession. Ko tēnei a Charlton.
Yep, and if you didn't know, you've got to watch out for that left foot of Charlton.
Go Tainer, go Tainer, go Tainer.
Curtis puts a little kick into the corner. Beautifully done. Is it a 50-22?
And that's just great game management, isn't it? It's great game management. He's recognised.
Hey, quick throw in. Hold the phone. We're just going to run it from the 22, Hastings Boys High School. E Makaroa. Kei roto tonu te poro ko McCoy. Counter attack time. He's going to go the short side, McCoy. Out to right. Portene. Taken to ground very close to the sideline. They've got the advantage. Tauranga boys. The one-hander, Putati Te Poro, Upoko Kiraro.
Playing advantage here, McDonald, and again they're just going to tease this blindside. Man, it's bloody strong. Spratley, Cooper, he's on. Strong, good ball move, just looking, baiting, teasing this, yes.
Oh, that was a good, I think he was quick enough, but it was advantage, so they'll go back to the original penalty near the sideline. And Tauranga Boys College no doubt will look at drilling the ball into the corner for a line out. And that's the 10th penalty, Hika?
Well, you know, they it's been such a free-flowing game, to be fair, and it by no means has the ref had the whistle out. So I guess, you know, for 47 odd minutes, 10 penalties might sound a lot, but it actually hasn't had a big impact, I feel, in the flow of the game, and that's credit to the adjudicator and obviously the game model that both these teams have come with. But we're interested to see how many either side of those 10. Here we go again, Soper, and he is at 100% here, and definitely don't want to put the commentator's curse there. Up
and
they've
not just
straight. Got a bit of pressure. I think it's that wind. Going to put it down to that wind. Might be in numbers, actually.
Ai, te ringa poto o te kaua wau. Engari, kei te oma a Hastings Boys. Oh, he maka, it's been charged down. It looks like it's been turned over, and it's Charlton who gets it. Gives it out wide. It's Satiu, ko tēnei a Taron. Tauranga Boys.
Oh.
Very close, but stripped away. And it's Voice who comes up with it for Hastings Boys.
Victory, great work, and he was just looking to exit here. They love to run it, but Mika gets it. What a beautiful strike.
That is a beauty.
Absolutely. Just talk about relieving pressure for your team. Massive, massive turnover there. Victory Voice. This is it here. We'll see it. Oh, there, here's the connection here, but beautiful. Just timing and beautiful connection to the ball there. And they needed that, Hastings.
It's like a good golf swing.
Yes, it sure is. And as they do, a big mihi to these starting players. But as we see, ko te Kaiako, Tauranga, he's looking to get some fresh legs on. We've got Matt Bell, Te Te o ngā Paumua, he's come on. And Bidios is given a very great rewarding break, but
ko tahai.
He whanako engari, mo tēnā. Tai hoake o Roma.
Hastings Boys High School, making up Paumua, keeping it alive. A lot of offloads. Hastings Boys looking to keep the ball alive at all costs from outside the 22. Makaroa, got Putaki Waho, but they'll have to go back. But they do the quick throw. Interesting.
Yes.
So McCoy, they look to counter. Nice little pass here on the short side. Engari ko taka whakamua. Kei reira, a kau whanonga. No reira Hastings Boys. Kia rātou te poro. Ki wanga o te papatakoro nei. He oma, ko Iwasa tēnā. Goes to ground. Pick and go time. The strength showing up front there by Paya.
And then McGee, Puputahi, Curtis.
And here, here's Taivale. Oh, Taivale, kataia te whai te rārangi piro kao.
Kataia e te katau. Te rāringa tērā, anei.
Kawana McGee.
Taka te poro.
Kia Paya, engari kua taka whakamua.
McGee, like the look of McGee, he's come on. Substituted Te Ariki Māori, he had a great game at Tupatahi, but this is quite a big part of the second half where these fresh legs come on. But look at this, Anei Te Uma, Tika Tau, Taivale, big strong athlete, bit of speed off the mark. It's just unfortunate with this era, they're definitely building some great pressure, weren't they, Anaru?
Yes, Taivale, Genesis Taivale, very hard to put down. Born in Samoa. There's an injury in back play, so a chance for both teams to just take a rest, but e tuku te mihi atu ki ngā kautautoko, whakata Māori, Baileys, Real Estate, Caltex, Nativa, Apollo Projects, me Anka. Ke runga Tauranga Boys College, whātekau mā rua ki te tekau mā whitu. Rua tekau meneti e toi ana, tēnei kiemu. But yeah, just an opportunity, I think, for both sides just to take a big breather. Both teams very keen to spread it wide and run it, and that's been reflected in the score. A number of tries already.
Koia, just, what have we got, 60, 69, 59 points today? And if it's going like it's gone, we're going to get a few more, aren't we, Anaru?
Oh yeah, you can feel it.
And I think you can just see with ko te kapo pango, you know, with how they're playing now. They're letting the ball fly, which we just love running rugby. We've always seen it at this level, but I guess it's been more encouraged, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's definitely good to see. There was a period there in rugby where there was a lot of kicking going on. But like you said, Hika, at this level, schools are always keen to spread it out wide and score tries. And that's what the spectators love to see.
Yeah, most definitely. But man, look at the car park, it's packed. Cars everywhere, great support. I see a lot of people in shorts. It says a lot that that climate in Tauranga is still very one to admire.
You know, it's still good to see all the whānau out here to support their people there on the field. Enei Tāne Meki.
Haere tonu ngā mihi whakata Māori, MāORI Plus. We are absolutely stoked to be bringing you this with their support.
Ko satiu tēnā. Just outside the 22, Tauranga Boys College with a very healthy lead. Looking to get out of this danger zone. That'll be a long kick. that finds touch. Will they go quickly? No, they'll take the line out.
Mika, it just compliments to, we just mentioned the name of Satiu, my Pete, voice, you know, the role and the responsibility that's put on them, especially to exit. They're very disciplined, they stick to the plan, and the Hastings coach said at the start of the game, his goal was for his players to stick to the game plan, and it's obvious their game plan is to run it, which we love to see.
Hoki Wanganui, kia peia, ka puta atu nainei. Good defence by Tauranga Boys, still there for Hastings, second phase. Ka whanonga. Engari he hāmene, and credit to the defence of Tauranga Boys College.
Yeah, the try scorer, Zach Simeon. It's a big chair, and that, you know, that we're talking about roles responsibility. That's a massive role for any loose forward. Any ringa raupa, number 52, you got that on your back, you expected to turn over a bit of pill.
O reira he rārangi a waho ke te haere, tērā te rārangi rua te kaumārua.
16 minutes remaining, roughly, in this. There's a big mountain. Hei kakeake, manga taitamo here taunga. But if they can string a couple of good attacking raids, anything's possible under it.
Ai, kei mua. Engari, ke reira anō, he take mo ngā nama I roto I tērā rārangi a waho. No reira ka haere tere a Hastings Boys. Ka maka ki tērā taha, matau. Ke reira tonu. Ai.
Kavana McGee.
And a good tackle, that one, by the replacement Taikato Smith. Pushing Hastings backwards. They may be forced to kick, but what a run this is. Keeping it alive. Hastings Boys High School. Kei whia ngā kai tautoko. Ahua pōturi. Ngari ki te whakararangi rātou I tēnei taha Māui. They give it out to the winger. In fact, that's Taivale hanging out there on the wing. Prop.
Te ritu. Me mihi ki te ahua ngā ritu. Just a technique of defence. Here we go. Kavana McGee. Tu whāngai.
Ka haere ki te taha poto. Ka whanonga. Engari ko taka whakamua.
Ko te ahua ngā ritu. Kai ngā hope. Just beautiful tackle technique. Round the ankles, round the hips, stopping, attacking players. And a lot of respect between these two teams. They're not giving an inch, but unnamed. Tēnei ritu. Wow, just that pressure of discipline. Do I take the ball? Do I pass it? When you're trailing and you're chasing points, you're always going to roll the dice under it.
Yeah, that's right. He had the right idea, just the execution wasn't quite there. It was his other prop teammate, Genesis Taivale, who was right by his side, and who was also hanging there on the wing as they spread it out wide.
Well, look at this.
Oh, big scrum by Hastings Boys. They've given it out wide now. Kokuras tēnā. Kenga Takawang. Oh, big tackle. And that's Ratuere on McCoy. Engari kei te ora tonu te poro. Ma Tauranga. Rā Sawa. Good run there. Yeah, getting well over the advantage. Like good hands. Right at the ankles. Quick ball. Right foot step. Again, good defence by Hastings Boys. Just a bit static at the moment. Turon comes in off the right wing, and that's McCoy putting a little grubber in. The bounce is kind for Mikaele. Keeps it alive. Still there for Hastings. That's Yuasa, who eventually goes to the ground. And in the pocket is Mikaele. He puts a long kick ahead.
He off the left foot. But here we go, Curtis, and he's had a very solid game today, Curtis.
Oh, it goes straight to Taivale. Oh, Taivale. Ko hua kina te ketsi.
Look at your left side.
Did it, Te Whangai tēnei poro, Kavana McGee. Ana, a few haere. Oh, he ritu. Ka te miharo, tēnei ritu. And ei, Kavana McGee anō. Ka te kimi kai oma. Nā paumua. Just very, very patient here. Nā taitama o here tanga. Oh, ka te whiu roa. Asking the question, Ratuere.
Ko Ratuere ngari kua maka whakamua.
I reira te whakaro. E kua whai hāmene.
A long advantage, so they'll go back for the original infringement. And Hastings Boys, I've got options. Oh, they certainly won't go for the posts. Just a question on.
Well, I remember early during the first half, when we started with Jariki Maui, he just tapped and went. That resulted actually in a try. But Akuhati Teporo kia Mikaele, Pairaro Mikaele, and he's gone straight to set piece. And we're going to see Tunga Uhiha Sylvester with the view. Where do you think they're going here, Anaru?
Well, tērā pia he moro ke te haere. Engari ko te ahua nei tēnei ki emu, mo Hastings Boys, ki te puta te poro ki ngā parirau. Aua. Te whakautu.
Mākene.
Nei te moro.
I te mohi o kē koe.
Ko Tunga Uiha, kei aia te poro. Oh, it's been collapsed. There might be advantage here. No. Just fallen over. Here it is with Akiong. Tatarawa ko tērā te rārangi rima mita. Ka puta atu ki te taha matau. Ko kai whanonga.
Okay.
Ai, ka puta.
Ratuere.
Uia, ratuere. Te waiwai Maui, te tepe Maui. Tata ki te rārangi rā.
Paumua, paia, kāpene. O ma hāngai, o ma maro. Anei te paumua. Kau whanonga.
Kau whanonga, tatarawa.
Just need quick pill here. Whana Maki.
Ko i wasa tēnā. E makaroa, e makapoto. Ko ai tēnei ko Akiong. Ahua toru mita. Atu I te rārangi piro.
Ai, te ritu. Haumaru. Taka whakamua.
And he's away.
Barnstorming run.
Saliki koro. He whana pauaka.
Sere mata. Sere mata.
Engari kua puta ki waho, no reira ka hoki atu ki te rārangi a waho. Ka o he hāmene.
Ka roa, te mate nui ko te pāhi o te tūwhāngai ki tāna kaioma he pāhi me ki waiho mā ngā manu. I reira pia te ao wanga. Engari, anei, ko tēnei topatahi me mihi ki te maia, ki te whakahaere. Very good game management, Curtis, today, very solid. And as we see, we have Tommy Veron, Rua Takau, mo Tauranga, he's come on. And here it is here, just a little bit high, this ball, up there, just a bit too high, and straight on it, wasn't he? Seremata, Sali Ki Koro. He's over the ball there. However, Ki High, I tā high. Nei, AJ.
O ka haere ki mua, mama noi o tēnā, ka putatu ki ngā pau mua, e noho ki wahora. Veron, e makapoto, kia Bell, Matt Bell, te matahou. Veron, ka putatu, ko Curtis, e makaroa, McCoy, ka hoki atu kia Spratley, ki te omatonu a Spratley. Ka hinga ia ki te papa. Veron, e makapoto.
AJ.
Kei reira tonu te poro. Tauranga, it's Curtis.
Taikato Smith.
That's right, strong. Run there by Taikato Smith. They're lining up, they've got the advantage. Tauranga Boys College.
He's laid the ball down, engari Tauranga. Curtis Kaiaia. He's crafty, he's having a little look. Very solid in defence there from Ngā Taitamo ahead of Taunga. But once again, ka hoki mai ki te hāmene. Ka tama taki te ringa, te kaiwa wao. It'll be interesting here. Be interesting to see what is their attitude here. Look, they might be going for a scrum here, I think, here, Anaru.
Yep.
It just clocked up 13 penalties here. But once again, just such a flowing game for such that amount of hāmene. Kei te whakawhiti kai tākoro, ahead of Taunga te āhua nei, and I think they might be clearing out the benches today.
Yeah, well, they're in prime position, centre field, options left and right. It'd be silly not to have a scrum.
Tunga Uhiha and Voice, great games from both them. It's on come some fresh legs into this Hastings Boys High lineup. What about Taivale? Hasn't he? I mean, front rower, been playing 60-odd minutes, and it's the fitness of these young gentlemen is reward to the amount of time they all put in, and credit to the S&C coaches and their whānau.
Yeah, and we've got an up-close look at both of the front rows at the moment. There's some new faces that have come on. Tonga Uiha, the hooker, has been a standout for somebody only playing in his first year of first 15 rugby.
Took a toe. We see Tai Kato Smith also for Tauranga. Paumua and Waramai here. It's very good timely injections of these impact players from both teams. Both coaching staff come on.
Big Hastings Boys scrum. They've decimated the Tauranga scrum here, and they've got the penalty. And they're pumped.
Yes. Very mobile package you can see of Tauranga. They've made some substitutes, but Hastings definitely kept the buffet, as we would say, in the in the forwards. There's a lot of power. Rere Homa, me mihi ka tika, whakata MāORI plus. We are absolutely stoked to get this push, contact, and yes, just far too strong under it.
Yeah, the forwards love it. Those plays up front at scrum time. That's their bread and butter. Nei te Rarangia Waho, we're back live. Hastings Boys. They spread it with Taivale. Goes to ground. Now they go right. A short ball. It's stolen away. But no, there's a penalty.
14th penalty. We have seen a few. And here we go. Gavana McGee. Yep, tap and go early. And it could take something like that, you know, Anaru, just something probably against the script, going against the grain.
And a good run. That's Paya, Junior Paya.
He's
on his feet, I think.
Yes.
Yes, that's a good penalty.
Wow.
Smart play at the breakdown.
That try scorer again, featuring again. And as you say, the forwards just love this contact. Well, those loose forwards just love a one-on-one strip, don't they?
Yeah, well, the timing, the body position, the technique, all of that very important at the breakdown, and earning yet another penalty. And they've been very good, technically good at the breakdown. Tauranga Boys College. It's attributed most of their penalties at breakdown time.
Koya, just like that, we're gone 65 minutes, 5 short of full time, Anaru. And credit to Hastings, they have halted this attacking weapon, and they've unsettled the set piece, haven't they, this last sort of 10 minutes?
Yep, and that's a not straight call.
So they've got a few of those in the last 10, dominated the scrum. Here we go, Taivale.
Goes past one, past two, then goes to the ground.
Yes, he was there, wasn't he, Zach Simeon?
Bit of a contest there, and it's Kowhanunga. The front rowers getting amongst the action.
Kowhanunga.
Getting past the advantage line.
Yes.
Ka Putatu ki tēnei taha, intercepted.
Timothy, try scorer there. He's got in there. Sawa
did well just to hold on to it. There's Tauranga Boys College, spread it. He maka.
Koi.
He whana me ki. Oh, how's the bounce? Almost stays in. It hits the line.
Definitely seen a slightly different strategy from Tauranga. They're playing percentage, field position. Taivale. Hard to handle under them.
Yeah, I'm in the front row of Taivale, Tonga Uiha, and Kowhanunga have been simply outstanding for Hastings Boys. As we look at the replay from earlier, some highlights of the second half. And it was Simeon who dotted over at the bottom of that pile.
Go Tainer.
And this was the play. A nice kick in behind. that has led to this line. There's some more highlights here. Tauranga Boys College.
Yes, and early penalty here. They come back on. And here we come. This is a beautiful connection here. Find some great east as well. And here we are back live at Kaya AJ ko te Paumua, te Namarua, Paumua. Oh, and just yeah, once again, a bit clunky. However, cleaned up there by Taikato Smith. He's come on, and then we come through again with Veron. And it's great game time for these impact players as they move through. Veron, through to McCoy. Here's Timothy, try scorer. And Maratuere having a great battle out wide under.
Yeah, this Tauranga Boys College look to finish strongly here. Rua miniti e toi ana I tēnei wahanga tuarua, tēnei kiemua no hoki. Curtis out to Taikato Smith, kei te ora tonu te pōro ko te ron tēnei. Te tiru ki te tere, te ron, e neke. Tino tata ki te rārangi piro engari kua taka whakamuripia. Kei te ora tonu te pōro, ko Saupa. Kao, e aki te kaiwawao, ko taka whakamua.
You always got told, play to the whistle.
That's right.
But just a little knock on, and gee, just like that, don't they move the ball very well? Taikato Smith, a lovely hit their back door player. Front door ran through and decoy play. And then he had a little bit of space to run with, didn't he, Tethron? But big credit, I see a big junior player got across there. Snuffled that one out defensively.
Yeah, he showed some toe there, Nathan Taron. Came very close.
They'll be back in their scrum here, Hastings. They got a big turnover the last scrum, so they'll be very confident. And I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to their rautaki, which has been run, run, run.
Karea kore.
Tika tau.
Kavana McGee gets it out of that scrum. Let's see what they do. They drive it up first, so there's Tamoy, and now they spread it. It's Yuasa. Out wide, into the midfield. It's Ezekiel, who's just come on. Outside the 22. Into the forwards, Paya, taken to ground. Recycling quickly. Now they spread it left. It's Engari kua taka whakamua.
Taikato Smith, just that pressure right up, right in the face of that attacking raid of Hastings. And no reiri e te iwi, tangi te whio o te kaiwawa, ane e ki. Me tuku ngā mihi nui, ngā mihi roa ki tēnei te haukainga Tauranga Boys 42-17. Anaru, let's wrap this.
Ai, e te mutunga o tēnei kēmu, ko Tauranga Boys College ngā toa o tēnei kēmu whā te kaumārua. Ki te kau mā whitu.
Hari ko anei, ka hoki anō. This was the opening account with Tamaipi, and he actually dotted down back to back off the right through, and he couldn't believe his luck as he come through again, and they were straight out. Went up to a 17-0 lead, but Taiho Ake, ko te kāpene, here taunga, nānei pero, pana papaya, a little bobble here. He just come on the field here, Timothy. Sawa, he dots down. They're through the hands again. This is back to the very first try again. It was so good they want to replay it again.
Yes, and it was Tauranga Boys College pretty much all in the second half, and McCoy just broke through the line. And he pinned his ears back and got in the corner. Tommy McCoy was the same person who set up this next play. It ended up being turned over, in fact, and it was Jimmy One Ratuere on the sideline. Had a lot of work to do, put the hand out, and he was over in the corner.
Oh, beautiful. And once again, well, they dominated possession and territory. However, not line breaks. Very consistent, I feel, in their set piece. And then Hastings, there was that 10-minute period there in the second half where they upset the scrum, upset the lineup, but they just couldn't quite upset that final score. Tauranga at home, tough to beat at home. It's such a great victory and a very disciplined one.
Yes, Tauranga Boys College, an important win for them. They win the Battle of the Bay this afternoon as we look at the upcoming fixtures, and we've got Napier Boys High School and Palmerston North Boys High School coming up, followed by Hastings Boys and Hamilton Boys, and then Gisborne Boys up against Tauranga Boys and New Plymouth Boys up against Rotorua Boys. Got a lot of mouth-watering encounters coming up in the next week or two as we look to close out this broadcast. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou katoa mai ngā tōpito o te motu o te rā, o te ao, o tēnei pāpāhotanga whakaata Māori. Tēnei te mihi atu kia koutou katoa, noho ora mai, mauri ora.
No distractions, I just say, pay no mind, I ain't got time for that. Pay no mind, I ain't got time.
Look, attention, I'm like, excuse me, miss. Pay no mind to a boy like this. How many calling, how many I ain't no shit. I ain't try getting no line with none of them, nah. Maria Jane, roll it up, cause you a dime piece. Girlie wide awake cause she took the E. Turn around, wind your waist while you look at me. We from the same place, I'm looking for a cookie queen. Yeah, star boy but ain't nothing on shirt. Trigger finger in the air when I walk in the party. Yeah, oh I'm like you minding your body. I want your soul but you think that I just want the 90. Yeah, yeah, you give me crazy. Tell me sweet lies, I ain't lied to you baby. Push up, put and drive like Mercedes. Tell me what you want, we ride on it baby. Yeah,
I don't wanna leave what I said. Being holding me is unfair. I've been needing more than your sex. Stop for a second, go. Girl, you're going even more red. Come and hang on inside instead. Girl, you got me obsessed with you. You're making me feel like I'm just a fan, you know. Oh, girl, I like you, I ain't looking in the spotlight. Girl, let me share with you. I see you, you a star, baby, yet you're focused. No distractions, I just said,